Gerald Hopkins, previous district governor numerous times from the Elgin Club, District G. And I got to tell you, it's my honor to be able to ask you questions.
Oh, well,
and
thank you.
you are a legend in our district.
Oh, well, thank you.
When did you first become a Lion?
I became a Lion in 1973, so this is my 50th anniversary. Been around a while. Thank you.
Whoa. Why did you pick or choose the Lions Club?
I recall that I was a principal at the time in the schools, and the superintendent came in and said, would you like to come to the Lions meeting? And you don't say no to your boss. So I decided to go into the Lions meeting and became a Lion immediately.
And where was that?
That was in Nashua, Montana.
So you've been a Lions member then how long? You said
50 years.
years.
50 years this year.
Good God.
That's what I say.
What was your occupation, trade, or profession?
I was an educator all that time, and I served as a teacher and principal and superintendent and taught some college classes, so an educator. And when I retired out, I became a lay minister for the Methodist Church there in Elgin for about 8 years. So,
were you by chance in journalism when you were in school?
Not at all.
Did you write all the articles? What significant memory from a fundraiser or a special event are you willing to share with us?
Would you mind if I just read something?
Certainly.
Push this little booklet where the print is terrible on it. It's very small, but I'll try to read it. It's when I truly became a Lion. That's all right to share.
Yep.
I've had so many memorable experiences in my, at that time, 45 years of being a Lion. As I look back, I think that I truly became a Lion when volunteering to take a family Christmas shopping. After carefully selecting a family in need, I jumped into my car to head out to the ranch where they were working. As you see, they had no phone, so the task had to be done in person. As I approached the mother working on a rickety old gate, I tried to carefully explain why the family had won the Christmas shopping adventure and all the members would get something special for the year. And as that story unfolded, the mother swelled up with tears in her eyes. I told my kids we were going to skip celebrating Christmas this year. She said, we have no money, we have no way of buying presents. My kids understood. She added with tears running down her cheeks, you Lions are angels. As I drove away that afternoon, I must say, I had tears in my eyes, but not only had I had tears, I had to fight that huge lump growing in my throat. And as I thought about it, maybe on that special afternoon, the Lions were God's assigned angels. The family was not the only one touched.
And when was that?
That would have been about 1976.
And what city were you in?
And that was in Nashua.
Yeah.
Wow. Great experiences.
Well, I know we've all been at conventions where people have said you join the Lions, but then there's a point in time when you become a Lion.
You become a Lion, yes. And
So
until those members, get really involved with something and really feel something personal, that's when they really feel like being a Lion.
Yep. No, I agree.
Yeah.
So I know you've held many offices in Lions. Can you go through those and let us know what those are?
Well, I've been in all the offices in a club, from tail twister on up to president, and then had the opportunity to serve as regional chair, zone chair, and governor.
3 times.
3 times.
What years were those?
Oh gosh, you would ask. I couldn't name them off, but the first time through, some of the people watching will remember Governors Gary and Carol Tate, and they were the ones that talked me into taking it the first time. And the next two times were kind of situations where we were stranded, and so filled in.
Jumped in.
Right, jumped in to help. So
Did it help being more than once as far as knowing what you're supposed to be doing?
every time was different.
Really?
Yeah, every time we had new experiences, and every time was different. And I enjoyed every time. But it's also a difficult position. Many problems pop up.
Lots of
enjoy it.
travel in our district
A
too.
lot of travel in
Yeah.
our district. Yeah, we cover about 2/3 of the state, so it's a lot of travel.
What about awards? Melvin Jones, Presidential, Norman Ross, any of those?
Yes, I'm 2 times Melvin Jones. And the last one is International President, the second highest award that they have. They're all honors. It doesn't make any difference. It's just nice to be recognized for the work that you try to do to help with the Lions. So
Nice. What words of wisdom would you like to pass on to younger Lions members?
Join and get involved, and do as much as you can for the community, because there are a lot of situations out there that unless you dive into it, you won't know, you won't understand the many problems. But jump in and help where you can, and pretty soon you get really tied into it. So
How would you like to be remembered when you pass away?
just a person who cares about others, and that's really what Lions is all about, is sharing and caring.
We serve.
We serve.
Well, thank you, Gerald.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.